Hello, basketball fans. You've got it.
Oh, hello there, Kevin Harlan.
To bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our
Winner goes to the Final Four. Lineups: Landry, Dollar, Crow, Blackwell, Bostic. And for Ohio State, Crawford, Zips, Burge, Oliverio, and Zukowskis.
On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning. And
Michigan wins the tip, and here we go.
Are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Oh,
Offensive rebound.
what? Bostic get there.
Second shot opportunity.
Oh,
His first shot
boy.
is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. A three ball. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
Bostic
Offline.
takes a shot and misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Oh,
That's a good look. But when
you gotta be kidding me.
I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on
That was not the highlight.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Had a lot of great games in the Elite Eight.
Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start.
Only
the game.
one of them was a true blowout.
Crawford against Landry. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. And he
Yes.
gets a friendly spin, and that one drops.
Love myself a friendly spin.
Now Crawford. Down low.
Oh, I took it away. How about that? What the?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right
Throw at the line for 2.
Really left him no choice there, Greg.
Oh,
He had the foul and keep
Robert Olivero there.
And he's good on the second. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Crawford on the wing. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And he comes up with the deuce.
and hitting the mid-range jumper here early.
Irvin Landry takes it up court.
Another thing to think
Oh,
about.
shit.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here is Landry.
Wow.
This one for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
No.
The layup. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Oliveira.
This is going to be a tough one.
Show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And a missed layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling.
All right, here we go. Dollar.
Good start offensively.
CJ Dollar.
Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on
What?
him. Not there.
Nothing but layups.
Players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are
What
given
the
to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to
Yes,
monitor
please.
their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to the
Timeout.
rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, also, because they did have the stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Off to a good
There we
start
go.
as he hits his first shot attempt. We know you have
It was Benno Starks-Lee with his first basket of the game.
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food.
Bostic on falls.
There's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games too.
Ball moving around rapidly.
A fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Look, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Shelton.
Fought. Unbelievable. There we go. Bostic with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
Starks-Lee with the three. Nope.
They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor.
What?
They're actually earning it well right now.
I don't know what's happening defensively.
Dude has the moves.
Any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, "That ain't gonna get it done."
Garner gets fouled.
Baskets in the paint now.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Passes to Starks. Inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Bostic with the long range two. OSU up by 6.
Good on the shot.
We're getting so many greens.
His second bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more
Oh!
efficient team.
No way.
It's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's the home team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action after this word. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your
At the start of the second quarter, the score is Michigan 11, Ohio State 19. This is an Elite 8 matchup. Winner goes to the Final Four.
Clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation
Oh.
on the defense. And
Ha.
the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Just 5 on the clock.
Yes, good D by the small guy on the big man.
29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. From 13.
Durden makes the basket.
Being indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shelton.
Nope, none for Shelton.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Uncovered.
Garner for 3, yes. Oh no, that was a 2, not a 3. I want to dispute that call. Timeout, Buckeyes.
Review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Crawford. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Pass to Butler. Drill.
Yes.
Corner. He's got 5.
That's CJ Dollar with a 3. Yep, that's CJ Dollar.
He's got a little bit of everything.
Dollar's 3 cuts the lead to 3. And that 3 doesn't make it.
Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
Oh.
Back to Butler. The tray. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Crawford. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Crawford's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jacks up a 3. That's a miss.
What?
He's down missed one. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. No good that time.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Now the pass to Butler. And the
Yes.
Here's Crawford. He's got 6. Shot from 12. They grab their own miss.
Yes. Good job, Durden.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
Ah.
Pass to Blackwell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. And it goes
Nice.
to points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
Defended by Butler. That's tipped.
Yes. Fuck.
Pushing it up. Here's Oliverio. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Landry comes back in.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
There's the dish to Crawford. A floater.
Grab it.
Landry grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
18 feet away and he knocks it down.
Michigan.
Landry's
That's the lead.
Second bucket of the game to go. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Crawford.
These Ohio State players are speedy, that's why sometimes I can't catch up to them.
5 on the clock. For 3.
What the? Oh, got lucky there, he missed.
You know, just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent, up and down at the offensive end.
Goes up from the top of the key.
Oh, yeah.
Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Crawford outside.
Go after this.
36 seconds left here in the second. Shoots from 14. Crawford missing again.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the wing jumper offline. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
With a step back. Doesn't go that time.
Wow.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
Leading by just 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they're running offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's...
At the half, it's Michigan 28, Ohio State 27. I'll be right back. Gonna take a rehydration break. Alrighty, let's get back at it. Have my water. Feeling good. Let's just try and get the dub with Michigan. Adjust my mic. There we go.
been fairly even so far.
Scores Michigan 28, Ohio State 27. This is an Elite Eight matchup. Winner goes to the Final Four.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready
Ooh,
for the second half.
Bostic from behind.
And the ball is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup. There's just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the free throw, no good. Being here about 46% for the game. Landry against Crawford. Over to the left wing. And the pass to Blackwood. Hangs in the air.
There we go, Bostic. One block and one basket this second half for Bostic.
He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Crawford. Clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Kicks it to Landry.
There we go, Landry.
Landry's got 8 points. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's Crawford on the wing. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Just 5 to shoot. All sorts of time. And no good that time.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Nice.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Bostic can do a lot on the court.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Looking to get it going. Here's Falls. Banked in off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And he drops in the layup.
Dino Starks Lee with the layup.
Working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint. Here's Starks. No good on the fadeaway.
Look at those hops.
Gotten 4
Bostic has.
5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Fires the 3. Crawford with the rebound. From the field, 44%, not bad. Passes it to Shelton. Now here's Crawford. Tight defense on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter.
36-36. 2:41 left in the third quarter. Oh, here we go. Oh, why?
With the step back J.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Both shots good from the stripe. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He misses in close. That shot is off.
Winner of this game, by the way, will go on to face Gonzaga in the Final Four.
Unloads. Misses the wing J.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Damn it.
.151 left here in the third quarter.
Michigan ball.
This moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's Butler. The putback. He hangs
Bostic.
cashes in on the second chance points. 8 points for him.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Shelton passes to Starks. And he drops it in from the low post.
It works well there.
All right, we need to run.
from
Scoring
the
run.
That's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Butler, here we go. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
Man, this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
And he makes both free throws.
Tied up once again.
Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Butler. How he did last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
5 to shoot. The 3. No good that time. Being in the second half so far, about 45%. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. 11 feet away. Headshot off. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Falls. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oof.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
They now
Yes.
take the lead.
Butler
Butler's got 5 points.
with a 3, and Michigan retakes the lead.
Changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Pulls from the top of the key.
Yes.
And the miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The away team.
Back,
they're
back,
up by 1.
forth, forth.
And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that.
What an
Yeah,
assist.
that's just a brilliant
What
read
an
of the
assist.
I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the move.
That was your
of his
assist
teammate
of the
before
game.
the pass. Just great
Chosen by the fine people at State Farm.
Well, what a terrific game it's been.
43-42 the score. Wolverines with the lead as we begin the fourth quarter.
Out left to the wing.
CJ Dollar with the 3, and he makes it.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pulls up.
Landry gets the rebound.
48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And he gets fouled. Landry goes to the line for 2. Another 2 free throws will give Michigan an 8-point lead.
Free throw drops for Landry.
Sorry, a 6-point lead. If both of these are made.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
2 free throws coming.
Wade Jr. is fouled. He will go to the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Ermish.
Ermis gets the 3. Ermis joining the party.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Crawford looking over the floor. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
They get another one.
And
Oh,
they can extend the lead to double digits. And 43% from the floor. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. There's the triple. That one, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shoots the three, and the
Nice.
ball is good.
CJ Dollar giving the Wolverines a 10-point lead.
Throughout the fourth period, we'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Crawford. They get it back.
Oh, shit.
Bucket is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels.
All right, let's
every
respond.
time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Landry against Crawford.
Oh,
Landry no good. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Bounce pass, Crawford. To the inside, Oliveria, and he goes strong with
why
the
does he
one-handed
switch like that?
And no doubt,
I didn't tell him to
we'll see
switch.
him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, I like the way he shot off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Now here's Crawford. High, arcing shot. He
Oh.
can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And that one ends up.
He got me there.
And they'll keep
Still my ball though. The f
outside Landry over Crawford.
Yes.
Landry gets the bucket.
There's Landry. 11 points.
Clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Oliverio. Off target at the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Ooh.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Crow at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's a 10-point game.
Illegal screen. Michigan ball.
It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Puts it up from 15.
What kind of a shot is that?
Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter.
Blackwell. Please improve your shot, Blackwell.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, my ball? Ah. Thought it went off Burge's foot. Timeout Buckeyes. They're down by 10 with 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
He makes coming out of this timeout.
Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan.
Player of the game, Norris Bostic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
I don't think anyone in this
That's a
building
good-looking jump shot.
I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin.
Timeout Michigan.
The home team had some words for the team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. The offensive end, you don't have an open shot, pass it around. Let's see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Crawford, no luck. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Landry. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot. That shot missing. We got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Wow.
No time at all on that one.
All right. Still can't fool around
The
here.
difference between the shot and game clock. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh,
And not the most
that's all right.
call you'll see in the NBA, but hard
We only got 9.9 seconds left, and putting in their third stringers now. Pretty much a done deal.
I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The 3 from Bryant. On deep. Gets it to fall. And so the road team gets
Okay.
the W in this one. This
Michigan is going on to the Final Four.
really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we
Michigan moves on along with Gonzaga,
everyone in the building,
Baylor, and West Virginia.
but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.